Hi guys, 13th of February 2020, very good morning from Europe. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever you are. Piotr here, and is a pre-London Open live market update for Light Forex Global YouTube channel. Unfortunately, Tokyo session been hit with the risk of, after the information that from the Hubei province that there is a 15,000 new extra cases, coronavirus cases, based on the methodology they've changed. So it's shock. The whole Asia market going down. Red color is dominating. Risk of sentiment. The question is what's going to happen during the London hours, and well, we might see some kind of the continuation, especially at the very beginning. I know that the case, this coronavirus, something we would like to end as soon as possible, but well, we have to watch, or I'm going to watch the market from the risk of perspective. Let's start with the pound cable. All right, then we will follow with the pound Swiss franc, and we will see what's going to, or what might happen with the yen crosses. So without the further delay, let's go straight and start with the cable. Don't forget, you can check, you can monitor my trades. The link is in the description. Here there was a, on the cable, 3 days bulls were trying to recover. All right, actually taking into the consideration 3 days of the previous week of the move to the downside, this recovery didn't hurt any sellers. And yesterday, long upper shadow, looks like we might have some kind of the midweek reversal of that rally, right? So meaning that from the bigger picture perspective, we might see some kind of the continuation. So the weekly open around 28.80, that's the first possible target. What I'm looking for on the cable, based on this, I'm gonna be simple as much as possible. So I'm looking for a swing high creation, right? I'm looking for a retest. From the bigger perspective, I'm looking for a retest of the Tuesday high around 29, but as you are going to see here on the hourly, that might be the challenge, because we went down, and we went down below the latest strength, right? We went down below the latest strength. So it might be the challenge, because we might see the market is going straight from here, right? So we might see, I know that someone may argue, Piotr, well, look, those two lower shadows, they looks great, didn't they? But I think it might be some kind of the invitation, because the for the sellers to hit those stops, because the real demand might be eventually a little bit lower. So what I'm looking for here, I'm looking from the higher time frame perspective, as discussed. I'm looking for this high from the Tuesday. All right, Tuesday high, that could provide some stop count based on today's Tokyo high here, right? And then rejection, right? I'm gonna be wrong, and I'm gonna try to cover on the move above yesterday high. All right, So that's what I'm gonna to look for. I'm looking to sell Rileys on the cable. I'm looking to sell also pound Swiss franc. All right. Now, why I'm looking to sell pound Swiss franc? Well, if the risk of sentiment will persist during the London hours, right, it might be time for Swiss franc to come back. So what I'm looking for the range from the 3rd of February, all right? I'm looking for the open and the high, all right? So we hit these levels twice, even yesterday, and we are rejecting. So it's very easy what I wanna do here. Switch lower, and I'm looking to sell around the current level, around 26.60. I would like to add eventually on a spike towards 27, all right? And I'm going to keep the stop up, either double day close above, right, or 27.50. I'm targeting levels towards 23 here on the pound Swiss franc. Pound yen, the next one. Holding short. Here the market went a little bit higher than what I previously thought, but looks like 42.80, 43. That's what we are trying to hold right here, right now. Okay. So if that's the case, this 142 from the bull's perspective, that might be the last line on the sand, all right? In case you are not on the short side here, you might want to wait and see retest of this trend line break. We've seen that during the Asian hours, right? But maybe after this 1-to-1 we will try to recover based on what we've previously seen, right? So I would be very careful. I'm already short, so you know I'm fighting, but I'm going to look to add on some kind of the recovery because we might see some kind of the attempt to bounce from here based on this support. All right. Now, maybe not US, but let's have a look what we have on the DAX. There was a strong attempt to move higher based on the breakout, based on what we've seen in the past, right here. Okay, so there was a attempt to break and continue to the upside. We had this risk on day yesterday. So I would be very careful once the market is going to be around yesterday low and open. All right, I would treat this from the intraday perspective as a final target. Okay, and I would look for this move during the Asian hour here and here as a 1-to-1, and I would look for some kind of the recovery. So I'm not gonna chase the market, especially that we are approaching support, strong possible demand here. All right, I would rather want to see this type of the recovery. All right, and that would bring us somewhere towards 13,740, 750, and here with the tight stop, in case of the smaller time frame, we are going to see some kind of the reversal. I would go with the possibility of retest yesterday entry. If we are going to get today the close below yesterday low, that's gonna be something big from the possibly from the bear's perspective. All right, so guys, be very careful. Looks like some kind of the risk of sentiment based on the information from China. You know, the news from China are gonna be the main driver. So if we are going to get something positive, we might see quick reversal. So be careful, watch your exposure, and don't be trapped. See you around, guys. Thank you very much. Take care and goodbye.